So everyone, this is something new and exclusive and something you haven't seen yet on any other video. Yeah, Samsung Galaxy S21FE. Nah, okay, I'm cheating a little bit, but this does properly show the size as well. This is actually the Samsung Galaxy S10 frame, and this basically fits on it decently well, so it makes it look a little bit better. But I do have the back of the Samsung Galaxy S21FE, and it does give some information out about the device itself as well. And tomorrow, sadly though I'm working, but tomorrow I'm getting in actually the main camera and the telephoto lens. So we can discuss that one as well, talking about whether it has optical image stabilization, things like that. And there's some information, of course, most of the time on the things themselves. So we're gonna have to wait and see what information that gives away. So before we start talking about the back panel and what it feels about the Samsung Galaxy S21FE, let's run down the specifications, at least the rumors of them. So in terms of colors, it will actually come in violet, pink, white and this grey that I have right here. It will have IP68 rating of course, and of course the same under the display fingerprint scanner as well. So not the 2D fingerprint scanner, which is basically a camera, but the Qualcomm ultrasonic fingerprint scanner. It will have dual SIM with of course 5G support and a rumored display of 6.5 inches with a full HD resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate. In terms of video recording, we will have a max at 4K and 60 frames per second as far as the leaks tells us. For the camera, well, we will discuss that tomorrow or the day after when I can confirm it with the parts that I'm getting in. So be sure to subscribe for that as well. In terms of battery, it will have a 4500 mAh battery. It will either have a Snapdragon 888 or, of course, the Exynos 2100. Because that's one of the key things when I'm looking at a device. And honestly, I think Samsung nailed it. I prefer this over the Samsung Galaxy S21 actually. Yeah, what am I saying here? I designed that one myself and I like this one better. Honestly, seriously, in design, well done, I like this. It's just really nice to look at. It just works really well. And I think here, like stated, they nailed it. There are some things though, sadly, that aren't happening for the Samsung Galaxy S21FE. Same as the Samsung Galaxy S21, you won't actually have a micro SD slot inside. It will actually be on the bottom as well. And you won't have a 3.5mm headphone jack, which isn't a surprise. Next to that, of course, probably no charger inside as well. I don't see a reason why they would all of a sudden decide to give one, even though I think you should get one, but that probably won't come included with the phone box itself. Now, when is the release date? Well, that's actually the 11th of January, well, the presentation date, from what I've heard so far. Of course, these things can easily change. It could be changed to a different date. It could be something where they say, you know what, we do cancel the device at the end. But it's really hard to say what they want to do at the moment. Chip shortages has definitely affected Samsung and other brands as well. And they might just decide to ditch this one because the Samsung Galaxy S22 of course is releasing next year as well. It feels a little bit late for this device to come out, with the Samsung Galaxy S22 coming close as well. But as stated, I do think this design looks really nice and I do want to see the device itself. So just like the Samsung Galaxy S21FE, this is basically a tuned down version of the Samsung Galaxy S21, the flagship version. Now for one, you will probably notice that in the camera itself, but we're going to discuss that when I get that in. And of course you will notice that in build quality a little bit and maybe in the screen itself. But I am very curious to see what the design looks like when it's actually fully utilized, when it's done, when you have a frame around it, the front itself. But I'm trying to get as many parts as I can in, just so I can at least get a somewhat complete look. But of course, with Samsung of course ditching stuff for their phones, I'm not sure if I would buy this device, simply because it doesn't have the basics that I feel like are important on the phone. But nonetheless, in terms of design, it does definitely speak to me. So here a short introduction about the Samsung Galaxy S21FE in 3D, so you can see it in different angles and of course see the design itself a little bit better with the front as well, instead of having a back plastered on the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus frame. Either way, let's jump into that video and I'll be back in a little bit. So that is basically the Samsung Galaxy S21FE in terms of design, in terms of what you get. Yes, for those who are wondering, the back, by the way, is plastic. It can bend and all that stuff. I tested it out and yes, it does bend, so definitely plastic. And of course, or how they call it, plastic, but definitely not a glass bag. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this quick exclusive video about the Samsung Galaxy S21FE that still hasn't been released, but should be released soon. Hopefully, maybe, potentially. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, if you did enjoy the video, of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon, and of course, don't forget to comment below as well. It definitely does help out a video if you do that, and it definitely helps out a channel like mine as well. Either way, hope you enjoyed this short introduction and the short video about the back itself and what it reveals about the Samsung Galaxy S21FE.